What's up, guys? This is Damien with Hosh Online. Today we're going to take a look at the HTC One. This is a phone that I am very excited about. I know that you are also. We're going to go over some of the specs and unbox this beast of a phone for T-Mobile. So the HTC One, starting off with some specs. This is powered by a Snapdragon 600 quad-core 1.7 gigahertz processor. It's running Android 4.1.2, which is not the latest version of Android, but it's good enough. This is also running HTC's Sense 5, which is supposedly, a much more not as intrusive as previous versions of Sense. 4 megapixel. I'm sorry. Ultra pixel camera, 1080p recording, and the speakers, HTC Boom Sound speakers. Now, I'm not going to go over every single spec as I show you, some comparisons of the size of the box, because I really was surprised, how small the box was. I've seen it on, different online videos, and I still was surprised how small the box was in real life. But yeah, I'm not going to go over every single spec, just the important ones. Most of you guys really don't care about every single spec, just the important ones. So there you have it, and those are the most important specs. And it does have NFC, kind of round up everything that this phone is packing. But it's a beast of a phone, guys. Very much a beast of a phone. So, getting into the unboxing, HTC, they don't have a great track record of having the best boxings. Definitely not up to par with Samsung, if you ask me, as we kind of go through some of the reading material that's in there. And the one box, it kind of, it's not horrible, but it's still just kind of, I think it's a little bit better than some of the previous, like the eggshell. Who can forget the eggshell? I think it was at the Evo 4G or the 4G LTE or something like that. I can't remember which one, but yeah, HTC has not had the greatest boxes, if you're into that type of thing like me and some of you other Android fans are. But this box is pretty decent. We've got a lot of basically reading materials. No headphones for the T-Mobile version. This actually only includes the charger. And also, guys, this HTC One is packing a 2300 milliamp hour battery, which is, just kind of so. We'll see actually in day-to-day uses what that ends up, if that ends up being a good thing or, kind of the usual that we usually see with the HTC device. It's not known for the greatest battery life. Overall, build quality of this phone is awesome, as I remove the sticker that has a serial number on back of it. I guess there was nowhere else to place it, so they kind of slapped it on the back of the device. This is the best build quality of any phone that I have ever seen, and I've had a lot. This is great. This is better than iPhone. This is better than any of HTC's previous attempts. Definitely, leaps and bounds better than anything from Samsung. Now, this is just an unboxing, but I'd like to kind of give you guys a overview of, basically what it looks like when it's powered on, and kind of a look around what we've got going on the HTC One, as we see the T-Mobile, logo pop up on the screen. I was very excited to get this, guys. You do not know how much I had to go through to actually get this through T-Mobile. If you kind of check any of the threads of purchasing the HTC One from T-Mobile, you will definitely know how many problems I went through to get this phone, actually coming out of maybe around $1,200 in order to be able to get this phone, due to some mistakes on T-Mobile's part. But I will get my money back. I'm not really worried about that, but here we are. I do have this phone, and I'm able to share it with you guys as we take a look at Blink Feet. Nothing's really set up yet, so we definitely need to do that. First impressions, phone is blazing fast. I'm really liking Sense 5, a very big step away from the obtrusiveness of Sense 4, which I really wasn't a big fan of. I really am starting to get to the point where I don't see the big purpose of having all of these overlays over Android. Of course, I rock the Nexus 4, and I think it's good enough. I don't really think Android needs a lot of help in the design front. Since 5, it kind of is very similar to just stock Android. Once you get past the blink feet and maybe the dock, then you're pretty much looking at stock Android with a few changes. It's not perfect. Please don't quote me and think I'm saying that this is just as same as stock Android, which it isn't. But beggars can't be choosers, and this is a look actually with the Nexus 4 next to the 4.7 inch 1080p display. This display is wonderful. I've actually had this for a while, guys. I recorded the audio for this a little bit after I actually filmed the video, actually a few days later, as we take a look at the HTC Evo 4G LTE next to it. So I've had a little bit of time to play with it. First impressions, awesome. And I'll have a video up of my first impressions very soon as we see that quadrant score, which is around the 10,000 mark before the others finish. You can definitely see when looking at the HTC Evo 4G LTE the design language that HTC has been using for a few years. The HTC One definitely looks like it came from the Evo 4G LTE in all the ways that you can think of that are good. Definitely a great build quality as the Nexus 4 finishes up with this quadrant score. Now, because all of these phones are US versions, they're all running some form of a Snapdragon processor, so they're all speedy. You can see the generational move from the Evo all the way up to the HTC One. Now, guys, we're going to check out. I just want to tell you guys thank you for the support for the channel. If you like this video, please give me the thumbs up. Also subscribe if you haven't already. Tell your friends about it if you haven't already. Stay tuned, there's more videos coming on the way, and I promise, guys, I'm gonna have those giveaways up very soon. I actually have some videos for reviews of cruiser light cases for the HTC One. All of those are going to be given away. Everything. Those are going to be the next few videos before we get into the review of the Note 8.0 and the HTC One. We're going to give those away to you guys. Definitely want to support my community. This has been Damien with Hosh Online, guys. I will see you guys next video. Peace.